guys, welcome back to Kendi Beauty. So today we're going to be taking a look at the second round of the Colourpop Hocus Pocus collaboration. Yes, another collab, I know. You know what though, here's the thing. I would rather them like extend collabs like this than just do different ones. Like Urban Decay did the Game of Thrones and now, you know, Marvel Eternals. If that video is up, make sure you check it out. I think it should be by the time this posts. But I think it's clever for them to like extend the collabs. I kind of like the sequel. You know what I mean? That being said, we're gonna get into it. I don't know just off the bat how I feel about this Hocus Pocus collection compared to last year's. I do have a review on last year's whole collection, so make sure you check that out as well. Before we get started, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, tap that bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos because we play with makeup and we do a lot of fun things here with makeup on Kendi Beauty. So make sure you join the fam. All right, what is on my face today? I keep forgetting to say what's on my face today. So I have the Morphe, yes, I reviewed a Morphe palette. I cannot even believe it myself. The Morphe Divine Neutrals palette on my eyes. I have on my cheeks the Sigma Cinderella palette. And then on my lips, I have the Sigma liquid lip that came with the Cinderella and the gloss as well right here. And then, yeah, and I also have the highlight from the Cinderella palette as well. So I think, and then my Givenchy Prisma Libra powder. I'm forgetting I'm wearing the Danessa Myricks Vision Cover Foundation, and then I have my Laneige Cushion Cover, what is this called? This baby right here, concealer. So, alright, so let's get right into the details on this collection. Okay, so this year's is the Coven Crew, and then last year's was the Gather Round Sisters. So, a little bit different, but still I love the sequel type of extension of the collab. We have the Welcome to the Sisterhood, which includes everything except for the little stamp, the candle, and the mirror. I basically just decided to stick to the makeup. It saved me a little bit of money. Who doesn't like to save money? And as much as I love candles and all the cutesiness, I was just like, you know what? I'm just getting this to review for you guys, so I'm sticking to the makeup. Alright, so first off, we have the Witching Hour Shadow Palette that's included in the collection. You can also get this for $22 by itself. It doesn't look like anything is out of stock, so that's like a first for Colourpop. It says this Witching Hour palette is 300 years in the making. Swipe on the witchiest range of 12 sinister shades in neutrals, oranges, golds, corals, purples, and blues, and buttery matte and shimmery metallic finishes for the ultimate Sanderson looks. Summon the Sandersons with this bewitching palette. So cute. And then let's see. The shades are 300 Years, a metallic warm champagne, All Hallows Eve, a matte pastel orange, Moon is Round, a matte soft pumpkin, Summon Us, a matte warm taupe, Under the Ground, a metallic bright warm gold, Bubble Bubble, a metallic warm coral, Twist the Bones, a metallic sparkling violet, Circle of Salt, a metallic smoky teal, Green Newt, a matte rich chocolate, Life Potion, a matte warm clay, Hello Billy, a matte blackened grape, and Fur Black is Black, a matte blackened teal. Alright, next up in the collection, we have some Super Shocks. So excited about this. It's been a while since they've included, well, sometimes they do. I feel like recently they haven't included the shocks, the Super Shocks in collections though. Alright, so the Trouble Brewing Super Shocks Shadow Kit retails for $20 if you were to buy it by itself. Bubble Bubble, You're in Trouble. These 3 ultra glitter shades will have you casting a sparkling spell on everyone you meet. Trio includes Forever Bewitching, a metallic warm violet with dazzling pink flecks, Douse Thou Comprehends, a metallic warm gold, and To Be Young and Beautiful Again, a metallic warm nude with a golden flick. Fly High with the Super Shock Trio made for real riches. Alright, and then last but not least in the collection, We have the Let Me Work My Magic lip cream set that retails for $24. It says, Sisters, meet our new fresh Kiss lip creams in 3 exclusive limited edition spellbinding shades. Charmed, we're sure. Swipe on comfortable color with a creamy, soft matte finish for ultra witchy kissable lips. Set includes new shades in Hello Boys and Rich Black, Calming Circle in Warm Nude, and Tonight We Fly in Black and Violet. The ultimate witchy colors in a creamy, comfy, soft matte finish. Alright, you guys, so let's get to trying this on, playing around with this collection, creating a look. I can't wait to dive in and see what this new Colourpop Hocus Pocus collection is all about. Okay, so I just got a little bit closer. Like I said, I'm still playing around with everything as far as like the camera and the right angles and all that, so be patient. But we're gonna create a look now. And I really just, I don't know, this palette is so fun and cute. What should we do here? I think I'm going to go in with my Sigma Cinderella brush. I've been really enjoying these brushes lately, you guys. Those and the Chantecaille. And I'm just going in with Hello Bitly. Just going in with this shade. And, you know, the thing is, though, these colors compared to, like, it's kind of basic, but I like that it's kind of basic in a way. You know, sometimes less is more in palettes. It gives you, like, it's not so overwhelming to sort of try to create a look, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but sometimes if I, like, am really overly excited about a palette or it has a lot of shades, I kind of get overwhelmed and I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this palette. That's why I always kind of prefer, like, this is a smaller palette, I believe, than the Gather Round Sisters. I think the Gather Round Sisters was bigger and it had more pans. There was definitely like a lot more options. This, you just have your matte purple, your matte green, and your shimmers. And it's, you know, but you can still create like a lot of looks. You have your neutrals as well. So I do like that about this palette. Okay, now I think I'm just going to, I'm gonna go in with the purple shade, the Twist the Bones right here, using that same Sigma brush. And I'm just putting that on the lid. I'm not cutting the crease today. I probably should, but I didn't go too far with the matte, so I feel like we're okay. That is beautiful. I'm sort of tempted to use a Super Shock. Maybe I'll use a Super Shock on top. I don't know. I really like this. Now I'm going to go in with this sort of orange shimmer shade right there called Bubble Bubble. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, that is really, really pretty. I'm super happy with that. It's blending beautifully. The color payoff. So, so pretty. Okay, now I think on like the very outer corner, Do I Dare? I think I'm going to go in with this matte green called For Black as Black. Getting crazy. I'll probably regret this in about 2 seconds, but yeah, I'm regretting that. Okay, I'm taking that off. We're going to stick with this look. I think we're going to go in with the green underneath of the eye. Hold on a second. Okay, so I just primed underneath of my eye. I cleaned up the fur Black is Black because it's not really green. It's more like a black color. And then I was thinking about the shimmer. the green shimmer, but that's too dark too. So I'm just gonna keep it, you know, like I said, there's not many options, but sometimes that can be a good thing. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go back in with Twist the Bones. And I'm just going underneath the eye with that. On the, not the inner rim, like the outer rim of the eye. If that makes any sense. Like not down, but just sort of right on the outside of the rim. Okay, now I'm just gonna go back in with Bubble Bubble on the inside, the inner under rim area. All right, I think you guys were all set. I'm actually really pleased with how this is turning out. Now we're gonna throw some lashes on, foundation, mascara, you name it, and we'll be back for the shocks, super shocks, and the lippies. All right, you guys, so we are back, and this is our somewhat final look. I am going to, I think I'm gonna put another blush down first, and then I'm gonna go in with the Super Shock in Don't Thou Comprehend. So I am gonna just lightly dust some of this Sigma Cinderella. Not like too much, I'm just doing like a light dust. Alright, so now I'm going in with the Super Shock shadow, and I'm just kind of using that as like a blush topper and a highlight. Sort of all together. I feel like that's pretty and fun, and it's cute, you know, like a little glittery topper on the blush. Alright, and now for the lip, I don't know what I'm going to do. Should I do the black? I guess we could try the black. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm going to like the black. Yeah, I'm not bold enough to do the black right now. I really want to try out the nude. I'm so sorry. I feel like the black is, well, the black is pretty okay. Maybe I will do the black. I'm being a little chicken right now. I guess we'll just do the black. And I do not remember trying the lip creams before, but this is a beautiful formula. Oh gosh, I don't know how I feel about this black, but you know, it's for the fun of it. Yeah, you know what? It's growing on me. It's growing on me. But I really like the formula of this lip, the Silk lip creams. I don't think I've tried this in any of their Fresh Kiss lip cream in any of their other collections, so I'm really in love with this. And now our final thoughts on this collection are, I really like this collection. I think it's not too overwhelming. It's simple enough. You can still create a couple of cute looks. As far as how it compares to last year, I think the products in this year's collection, this year's Colourpop Hocus Pocus collection, I like more. Like, I like that they included these lip creams instead of the lipstick and the lip liners like last year. It would have been nice if they did have the eyeliners this year though. I do miss that from last year's collection. And the overall packaging, I would have to say, I really enjoyed like the gold and the black and the richness of last year's Gather Round Sisters collection versus the collection this year. I just felt like the packaging, it's really cute, but it's just not as like, it's just not the same. The palette is definitely dialed down a little bit. You know, it's not as big of a palette. they're really basic shades, but basic in a good way, if that makes sense. Like basic colorful shades. You also have some neutrals. You could even use this lip cream as an eye base and do like these top colors and do sort of a smoky eye. I could totally see that. Yeah, and overall, I do like the collection. If I had to pick, I would pick last year's palette, this year's lip products. I don't know, I want it all. I didn't think that the stamp was needed and the mirror and the candle, like it's cute, but I'd rather have more makeup. Like give me some eyeliners instead. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people love candles though, and the candle is really cute. But like even more of these lip creams or a blush, I think would have really made this collection just to die for. I don't think I could choose one over the other. They're pretty different in my opinion. I do like the packaging though of last year's a lot better. And I do believe I like the palette a little bit more. It's a little bit more rich and sort of, I don't know, more luxe feeling than this year's palette. But this year's palette is really cute too, and I do like the colors, and I love that they did no mattes with glitters. There are no mattes with glitters in this palette. Like, oh, it's a miracle. I can't believe Colourpop managed to do a collection without mattes with glitters. I'm so happy. Hopefully they will continue to go in that direction. So that is a plus as far as the palette is concerned, and I do like the colorful Super Shocks versus the glitterly gels. I think if I had to choose, I would choose the Super Shocks over the glitterly gels. The glitterly gels though are really pretty too, but I love their Super Shock formula. It's so good. You can use it in so many different ways, and I just love it. So I don't think I can choose between the two, but I do like a lot of this year's collection. I'm just going to say that. So I think they're different enough that if you have last year's collection and you want this year's collection, go out and get it, definitely. It wasn't that crazy expensive compared to some of Colourpop's other, you know, collab collections. And I think it's cute. I think it works really well. And yeah, you know, it's another Colourpop collab collection. Next year, what I think they should do is like the Super Shocks, and the eyeliners and the lip creams, and you know, just combine like the two with like an even awesomer palette. Awesomer, who says that anymore? Alright you guys, so that is it. Those are our final thoughts on this collection. Definitely sound off below. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this. Have you liked the look? If you are excited to get this, if you decide to skip or pass, or you know, whatever your thoughts may be, leave it down below. You guys know I love to hear from you. Don't forget to make sure you are publicly subscribed to the channel, your notification bell is on, and you leave a comment and like this video because it helps me out so much and I really do appreciate it, and I love talking to you guys. Alright you guys, thanks for hanging out with us today and watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.